if you are about to commit to this, understand that it will be messy, it will be awkward, it will be embarrassing, and it might not really even be worth your time. Hi, my name is Melanie. I am a digital designer and web developer. I have been for almost 19 years now, and what you're about to watch is me. It is me going through the very human component of deciding to step up for my goals, get out of my own head, and at least be willing to try, having no idea where it's going to go, and releasing this sense of control and perfectionism and all these other things that I generally want in my life and in my business. So if this video makes it beyond just my bedroom and somehow onto the large interwebs, and you're a human being watching it, number one, embarrassing, because this definitely is not how I would want to be portrayed or remembered online. How can someone be a leader and have morning bed hair? And it's exactly that thought that's prevented me from showing up and doing a lot of these things, as I'm sure it's stopped a lot of people from showing up and trying it all, because it's not good enough. I'm not polished enough. I'm not ready enough. I don't have a clear enough idea, and all these other things. And it's that exact line of thinking that I think has kept so many of us from even bothering to try, or at least I know for a lot of my clients, because a lot of us are perfectionists and we pride ourselves on being really good at what we do. The fallacy here is that you have to be willing to be bad at what you're trying to do before you can get really good at what you're trying to do. So this is going to be one of hopefully many, but I imagine there are probably a lot of other YouTube videos that are like, yo, I'm going to try this new thing and it's going to work out. And then like you like check ahead and it's like they gave up after a few weeks or a few years, because it takes a long time. So this is me deciding to get out of my own way and just get online. From what I understand, this is a lot like going to the gym, and you just have to show up consistently. And I know for myself, having been going to the gym for like many years now, when I first started, I started by going at like 3 a.m, because I didn't want anybody else to be there, because I was so embarrassed that I had no idea what I was doing. So I would drive 40 minutes to the gym in the other town, start working out what I thought was working out, and I was just willing to at least show up. And I'm actually very proud of myself for doing that, because in the years since, I've completely transformed my body and my life because of those routines and those regimens and the willingness to just show up. So this offers no substance or value to anybody watching this. And I'm really sorry that if you are actually somebody watching it that, I don't know, you somehow made it to the 3-minute mark and you're like, WTF, mate? Well, if anything, this is what being human is like. And while I've spent like weeks and weeks coming up with all these really cool ideas about like what this could be and what it's going to be like in this like high level self and societal serving way, the truth is I would keep getting stuck in those loops of like the perfect way to start and the perfect structure, which is why I decided, you know what, if I really want to be the kind of person who's going to show up and do these goals, I need to just start doing and figuring out and learning, rather than postulating and thinking, and waiting for things to be perfect, particularly my hair. I just have to say in this instance, what I've noticed about myself is that in the morning I am most conducive to good ideas, and it's where I am like most confident and clear, and I can like put it out on a little to-do list to say make a video later on, but I know that I'm apt to just overthink it, and I'll do my hair and I'll want the perfect idea, and in time I think those will come. But for right now, this is me showing up at the YouTube gym basically at 3 a.m. saying I'm willing to figure this out, even though I'm embarrassed, even though I don't really know what I'm doing yet. I'm willing to stand up and be part of the section of humanity that's like actually shows up and tries, versus the section that for many, many weeks and many, many years will think, oh, I could do that, and probably sits on the other side of these screens and judges really harshly and says, oh, embarrassing. I'm embarrassed too, but this is life, I guess. So at the risk of being completely unprofessional and this potentially watering down my brand, I'm going to say on behalf of the version I am committed to becoming in a few years from now, which is more open to trying and doing new things and willing to get up and get out of her own head and get out of her own way and overcome perfection in the name of progress. This is what being human looks like whenever you don't have everything together yet, but you're someone who's willing to at least try. So, and the off chance that you are a fellow human being who is also like, you know what, I do have those ideas and I do sometimes get in my own way. And I do love the idea of other human beings being messy and courageous and joining that journey. Then I would love for you to be part of mine. Because as of right now, I have a whole 7 subscribers, which I'm so in love with. Because I have like, I think 2 videos online. And if you're watching this like weeks or months or years from now, and you're getting secondhand embarrassment like I am right now posting it, yeah, all of the alarm bells in my ego and sense of self-protection are going off right now to want to protect myself and say like a million reasons as to why. Please don't judge me, please don't criticize me, please don't abolish me, or blah blah blah. My skin is on fire thinking about it. But I guess I could listen to that voice and then just be like, oh my God, don't publish this, especially because I'm being so wordy and run-on-y right now. Yeah, it's really embarrassing. Or I could treat this like full frontal embarrassment and an anthropological view of someone who is like, really does mean well and really does have these like narratives in her head that's like so gripping and so wants so much control over the outcome, about people not judging me, about people like obviously liking me. No one likes to not be liked or to be excluded or to be torn down or bullied. Yes, but all of us have had that happen in our lives, and we both all recognize that for the people who do commit themselves to tearing us down and showing us just how much contrast we have in comparison to their lives, we know that those are not our people. So on behalf of all the parts of me that are dying a million deaths of embarrassment while I share this and are afraid of having opportunities taken away from me because someone of importance one day might watch this video and be like, oh, that is not the image we had in mind, then I guess I am willing to at least entertain the idea that for every one person like that, that there are maybe 3 to 10 other people that are like, oh, thank goodness, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one who is like cringe-worthy embarrassing while trying to go after their goals. And also some part of you might need to see someone else exercising themselves like this, because I'll be honest, it was me recently finding other people on YouTube particularly who were like, hey, listen, I tried doing a thing about a year ago and this is how it went. And they went through the human component of it where they lost luster with their goals. They experienced burnout and they experienced like a lot of just human stuff, like not just the whole get to the top of the staircase and accomplishment reel, you know, like they experienced like really difficult things. And the odd chance there are people like that out there who are somehow still listening at the 10-minute mark of me ramble on, then I am willing to keep showing up and get less rambly and be better at being vulnerable with a point and concise. So yeah, on behalf of all of the cool ideas that I have and the big like magnetic feeling I have in my heart to show up and be more authentic and be more of the kind of world that I want to see, this is me doing it. Bye. So embarrassing, but yeah.